Hi kids, it's Mrs. Marlier. I'm so glad to see you. Today I'm going to read a book called Harold and the Purple Crayon Race Car. It was time for bed, but Harold was not sleepy, so he decided to play with his toy race cars. Zoom, zoom. Toy cars are fun, thought Harold, but imagine how fast I could go in a real race car. Harold picked up his purple crayon, drew a road, and set off on an adventure. Harold needed a fast car, so he drew a shiny convertible. It was just the right size. He drew racing stripes along the sides. Then Harold drew 2 helmets, one for him and one for Lilac. They were ready. To have a real race, he needed someone to race against. So Harold drew another car and a starting line. Harold revved his engine. 3, 2, 1, go! The race had begun. Harold started out in the lead, but the other car sped past him. Harold wasn't worried. He knew he'd catch up. Soon the road changed. Harold and Lilac traveled up a steep hill. Suddenly, Harold could no longer see the road. He turned to tell Lilac, but he couldn't see her either. They were surrounded by fog. So Harold drew a fan on the front of his car to blow away the fog. Whew! The road was clear, the fog was gone. Once again, they were on their way. Up, up, up they went. Now the road was covered with snow. Harold's car stopped. They were stuck in a snowbank. Thinking quickly, Harold drew skis for his car. All around them, the snow melted. Harold and Lilac found themselves surrounded by sand dunes. Harold replaced the skis with huge desert tires. Off they sped. Now out of the desert, they passed hundreds of trees covered with yellow fruit, lemons. They spotted a farmer surrounded by bushels of lemons. He looked like he needed help. Harold drew a bulldozer bucket on the front of his car. He filled it with lemons and delivered the load to the barn. The farmer was thankful. He offered Harold a tall glass of lemonade and a bowl of water to Lilac. Now it was time to get back in the race. Speeding off, they saw the other race car on the side of the road. It had broken down. Harold knew just what to do. He drew a hitch on his back bumper and attached the other car. Soon they were speeding across the finish line together. Harold's racing adventure was fun, but he was tired and ready to go home. Harold saw the moon shining above him. He took his purple crayon and drew a window around it. Back in his bedroom, Harold pulled up his covers. His purple crayon and toy race car fell to the floor, and Harold fell fast asleep. Harold and the Purple Crayon Race Car. Thanks for listening, guys.